Glebe Farm is in a little village called Cambridgeshire, which is 2 miles north of Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire. We bought the farm in 1970, or my father bought the farm with my mum. I was born in the same year, and my father ran the farm up till 1994, and then I had the opportunity to run the farm, and then I've been running it since then. Originally starting at farmers markets selling bread, I then went on to actually producing the flour and putting it into flour bags and making a bread mix. So we produced wheat flour and bread mixes, and then we went on to producing wheat-free. We started growing spelt and also gluten-free bread mixes, which have come about really with the sort of special diets interest. So we've started doing a lot of those, and then going on to cake mixes. We currently produced a spelt beer, but we want to go on to produce a gluten-free beer, and also doing gluten-free oats and muesli. Because we've got the two ranges, we've got the wheat and the sort of special diets range, we've got two kind of sets of customers. So we've got people that absolutely love the flour, it's a stone ground flour, they love it and pop it in their bread machine. But also the gluten-free bread mix works very well, the chocolate cake mix is a firm favourite as well, and the muffin mix, they're the most popular. I'm actually involved at all levels of production, and I've got a good team behind me. We drill in the sort of September, October time, or in the spring. It's not forced, it's not had artificial nitrogen on it. We cannot use sprays with organic, you cannot use herbicides, you cannot use pesticides. They're then harvested, we can then go into cleaning the grain, and then we start to carry on with the milling. We put the clean wheat in a big hopper at the top. It then trickles through very slowly into the stones. Now that will take about a day or 2 days to actually mill 1 tonne of grain. Normally in a roller mill they do about 100 tonnes a day, so it's quite a different scale we're on here. So it's very slowly ground, it keeps the nutrients in, and it's a coarser flour which is better for the intestine to work on. It gets crushed completely, so it's actually a wholemeal flour. But then what we can do is we can actually screen the bran out to produce a white flour or a brown flour, as opposed to just the wholemeal flour itself. And then we take over to the packing house to be packed up. It goes to wholesalers, farm shops and delis directly, or it goes abroad as well. I believe a lot of people are swinging back to Provenance, where their food's actually coming from, which is what we can offer. The wheat is grown obviously on the farm, it's 300 metres towards the mill, and we also pack on farm. I think people are concerned with ingredients that are going into products. There can be up to 70 different ingredients on a gluten-free cake mix. If you look very carefully, in ours there's about 6 or 7, they're the important ones. We like to support local businesses. We use 3 local windmills to grind the flour for us. We also use English sugar in our cake mixes. There's no compromise with taste, and the ingredients are pure, and I'm proud of what we do.